Hey everyone, how are y'all doing? Hope your day is going great. My name is Tyler Mitchell. I'm a part of the Youth Advisory Council. So are my friends here. We can introduce themselves.
My name is Kip. I'm a part of the Yet Two. These my buddies.
My name is Christian Young. I'm a part of the Youth Advisory Council as well.
My name is Aaron, and I'm also a part of the Youth Advisory Council.
It's a pleasure to interact with y'all. It's a pleasure to talk to y'all again today. And so the first thing I want to ask is, what inspires y'all the most, and why? And people in the comments can also answer.
What inspires me the most is my older brother, because he always kept me on the right path. Even to now, to this day, we just started a business in transport, so we can stay hard and transport cars. He's always been a figure to look up to, and he was the reason I am where I am today.
Awesome.
My biggest inspiration is my older sister because she's still in college and she's working very hard and she just inspired me to go to a great college and move out of town and just do great things. What inspires me, or who inspires me the most is probably, like she said, my older sister and my mom, because they set examples of how to be successful.
Also, first, let me first ask, can y'all introduce yourselves for our audience?
Hi, I'm T.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Rob. I'm good.
Hi, I'm Anaya. Hi, my name is Leo.
How y'all doing? I'm Jack.
And it's nice to have you all here. First, let me ask, what payment method did y'all choose to start the job?
I chose the card. I forgot what it was. Oh, the Focus Pay card.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else chose a big differently. You got the card?
Yeah, I got the card as well.
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's convenient, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can make purchases on it too. You don't even have to transfer anywhere.
Yeah.
I want to give my fellow teammates an opportunity to
have a
interact with y'all
question.
too.
I have a question. What are you looking forward to most in YouthWorks? Also, feel free to answer in the comments. Share your thoughts.
Well, I'm looking forward most to making these commercials to help the 4 different businesses that we're working with this summer.
What are you looking forward to sometime?
What I'm looking forward to this summer is probably building better connections with the company that we're going to be working with.
Money.
Okay, I know all of you aren't musicians. I know all of you aren't musicians, but what are some of your favorite instruments?
Mine probably the electric guitar,
Mine is the drums. Same.
piano.
I'm a piano person myself.
I like saxophone.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what this is?
Awesome instruments, very awesome instruments. Together, they sound amazing too.
Yes, they do.
Anyone else have a question? Christian?
What skills would you like to gain or have gained from your worksite? Like anything you want to learn, you know, something.
I would like to learn more about working with the camera. So for ever since sixth grade and middle school, I've worked with the Media Rhythm Institute in their children's media program. I would like to find ways to strengthen my ability.
Keith Matthews' guitar for their favorite instrument.
Same. I like the guitar too. Also,
Yeah, I used to play guitar. Used to look Stratton.
I wish I did. Might start to. I want to pick it up later. Oh, Orion says saxophone. Awesome instrument. Anytime I think of saxophone, I think of the song.
I want to.
Yes.
I want to answer the question about what you asked. What I want to take away from the program.
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm already pretty like tech and producing because I've been producing and making beats since about sixth grade, but I'm trying to get more in tune with engineering and how to actually make the sound reaches finish line the best it can be. That's what I'm working on. So I'm working on sound design and I'm working on recording and different methods to make your songs actually sound how it's supposed to sound, reaching your actual target, not just making music. Making great music.
It's an awesome goal because it's like learning a language where you have the conceptual knowledge that you got when you started at sixth grade, and now you're working on the linguistics part or the technicality part. It's
Right.
how you could learn any language.
That's where you do that too. I do music, I do beats, I do the whole thing, everything. So know how it is. No.
Really?
I be writing songs too for people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I probably go to school for engineering, so you know, probably gonna hook up and do some music together.
For sure.
My thing is usually like I try to like the hardest thing is like telling a story without any lyrics, and that's my main focus on piano, where you can still kind of like visualize what's trying to be explained, and you can kind of come to common factors with it, but it's still uniquely different or a uniquely different story based on whoever hears it.
That's one of my favorite parts of production is actually watching it all come together.
Mm-hmm.
The actual instruments together and making them talk to each other, you feel me? So the person that's listening to it, they actually feel where you're coming from. I'm feeling you, I feel it.
yeah,
I love it.
That's one of the things I listen to when I'm listening to music, the beats and stuff, really feeling it, so I can really understand where I'm coming from.
Whenever I hear a song, I rarely listen to the lyrics, though I probably should more, but I'm always focused on the instrumentals.
I swear to God, I focus on the beat.
Uh-huh.
Like I love how in music now they sample old songs and you get to pick up. Like if you really know your music, you get to pick up on it. Be like, I heard that song. That song was from the 70s.
That was sample. Crazy.
Beyonce song, that new Beyonce song, "Break My Soul." That's from some lady in the 70s. I forgot her name.
Or like John Legend, I'll Do It Again. That's from the Midnight Movers, a very kind of obscure 70s band. They got the funk. Great band too.
We actually just made a song and me and her knew two different songs with the same sample.
I have a question for those who do make music with us. What's your general process for making music? And those in the comments can also answer if you really want to.
My general process for making music, I usually either walk in the studio, I sit down, I brainstorm about how I'm feeling that day. Because as soon as I go to the studio, I go to the sound list and I just go clicking through drums and stuff. I go clicking through samples, and depending on how I feel that day, pick your certain drums and your certain sample because that's very important in making music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the sounds match. You get that hi hat going, get the clap in, and it just take off from there. You feel me? That's what I do every time.
It's an awesome process. Like it's when it starts to mesh, like you said, like the perfect phrasing you use, like when they start to talk to each other.
Yes.
That's when you know you have something. Like my process is usually like I call it fractalized playing, where it's kind of like jazz improv, but also not. Where I think of what I'm trying to want, like I don't necessarily write it down. I think of what I want, like the general concept, where I know what I want but don't have it yet, and then I play on the piano, and I play the general sound that I hear in my head over and over and over until I get it, and I can play the song I want in various different renditions, and so. That's how you can, I guess, generally make a single melody or a song sound vastly different depending on how you play.
How you play it. My favorite thing about actually watching music come together is when everybody else come around. You feel me? You had something you had to yourself, and you're like, I know it's a banger, I know it's a banger, but ain't nobody heard it yet. And everybody come around, you drop it, everybody get them. That's really one of my favorite parts.
You get it. I actually just had that experience today, or like yesterday today, where I made another song on piano and I recorded a few stuff, or things I had previously recorded. I actually finally uploaded on YouTube, and I'm really proud of it. It's a banger.
I feel exactly where you coming from, bro. Because I just made a song like that.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a banger.
It's like right now, you see me, I'm working on my mixtape. I got like 12 different songs, but all together, like I'm working on and my notes and everything that I got written down, I got like over 100 songs.
Oh, nice.
And it's like songs for different people, for me. And I just randomly write anything that come to mind. I'll just put it like I got this song. Johnny had to walk up the door. Johnny, I put it in my recording notes. You feel me? And I put it on my mic and I make it a sample and I pitch it up, pitch it down, and just choke. And you going so dumb.
Give them too much sauce now.
You
gotta think. You gotta like think out the box too.
Mm-hmm. My favorite thing with music, like thinking outside the box, because my least favorite thing about music is when people do the general like tonic melodies like da 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 da. You call it a song and just repeat that over and over. You need some spice. You need some dynamics. You need that extra stuff to make it music.
Oh, you feel me? Make it spin. I got so much music, like so many ways I make music that I can talk to y'all about. Having your 808s and your kicks.
I know everybody don't do music, so do anyone else want to share what they do or like to do?
I personally write a little bit of poetry here and there, so kind of like Derek said, it really depends on how I'm feeling that day. So if I'm ready to sit down and write, then I have to like actually tap into my emotions, into how my day went, and it's also like something that I have to want to do instead of being forced to do it, so I can get my own like inspiration and own like just of what I'm trying to do with it. So follow up on what she said, I do like journal a lot. I like having like after I go to sleep and I like wake up and I have a dream. I really like the experience and what I like what happened in my dream. So I write it down, and um, sometimes I'll probably like authorize it and make like stories out of it. It just depends on how I feel. If I want to be directed. And back to the musical part, I do listen to like a lot of different genres, and I would want to make like R&B or like rap, like song or beat, but I do want to like branch out and make like a different genre that people don't usually.
it's I also do dream journaling, by the way, and I did it mainly so that I could start lucid dreaming. Though I kind of miss the randomized dreams a bit. That's something that and fun fact: there's a compound in apple juice that if you drink before you go to sleep will influence your dreams to make you I guess have much more vivid dreams. And
I
so
had to do
it
that. I might have
works.
to do that so I can wake up out my sleep and start writing even more.
It works wonders. Like I usually do lucid dreaming stuff for my like tabletop game things, and it's just an added layer of like creativity because it's just like creating your own realm.
Can I ask y'all a question? What's your favorite artist or like your favorite album? Y'all can drop it in the comments. Y'all can answer that too.
My
Or
favorite
just
artist slash album is Summer Walker. I love her album called Over It. There's no specific movie. I just love Summer Walker.
You got good taste.
Yeah.
Summer Walker
Oh yeah, I
taste.
be bumping that. I ain't gonna lie.
You see when the boy bumping Summer Walker, you know it's good.
I be
You know
bumping
it's
that.
good.
I also really like Britney Spears.
Are we young? Janae, that's best friend right there. You got good taste too. Micaiah, The Weeknd.
My favorite artist would probably have to be Beyonce. Of course. And I listen I listen to a lot of Don Toliver and Travis Scott because they have a good musical ear. So some of the instruments they put in their music, it makes you feel like this state of like euphoria. And I really like that. And they do it with their voice too. Sometimes they can add like the different instruments and sounds. But one thing I really like is how they add it with their voice to vocalize. And they can add auto tune or not, but they kind of like sense it out. So it just sounds, it basically like that way sounds with their voices. And they have really fun music, especially. He's like my top favorite.
mine is like an obscure.
Usually, God.
If you know Vsauce, like the YouTuber Vsauce, the person who makes the music for him, like Jake Chudnow is his name. Like his any song on SpongeBob, Mila gets it. But like Jake Chudnow, it's a different kind of like electronic, and I haven't really heard anyone that does the genre like him. And there's also another similar kind of ish electronic, Silver at Mount Zion. They have a few like a song of theirs actually became a meme recently, which I think it's called 13 Angels Sitting Around Your Bedside. And it's the eccentric type beat, but great.
Oh,
Um,
those of you- okay, so for those of you watching, you can answer this question if you want to. And for the Rhythm Institute too, let's see. What career would interest you the most and why?
so, I'll probably go like once I'm into college. I'll probably go into marine biology or anything that to do with like science.
I'm going to college soon, but I'm going to college soon for football. But my real, because what I really want to do is I want to be able to music. Music production is really where my heart is at.
I was looking at having an ultrasound tech or doing something in nursing, mainly ultrasound tech because the schooling isn't that long. And I was thinking culinary because I just enjoy the whole big concept of it. So it's just that.
Back to her with the marine biology. That's smart because it's this lady that's in NASA. She had a recording arts degree, and she do like the sound and the space, like she play something like that. Like she do sound and space.
Mm.
Sounds interesting.
So that's you can do sound in the water. Like it's crazy. Doctor, because I want to help people.
So great for
I wanted to
Architecture.
be a doctor before. Nurse, chef.
I would like to be a chef.
It's like architecture is essentially like sculpting, I guess. You live in the sculpture.
Architecture. I never heard of that.
I also wanted to become not doing biology. I also wanted to become something in the medical field, probably around dermatology or gynecology. Because a lot of Black people don't get the help that they need, like medically. A lot of Black people don't get the help that they need. Their problems usually get dismissed, and so that's not fair for us. And being like a teacher that specifies in those categories is probably like I want to make a connection, like relate to my racial problems, like you know their problems are not being dismissed, and I can help with my
You see a lot of architecture.
I see Lakaya saying culinary and psychology.
Somebody said
You might
lawyer.
mix those two.
Somebody said a lawyer. They help young Moose get his money. They help young Moose get his money. A lawyer.
It looks like somebody's trying to be a hacker.
Actor.
No,
An
I said-
ethical hacker, that's a good career, especially nowadays since like, oh, I could go on that for hours. Like ethical hacking is becoming profitable. I mean, unethical hacking too, but I wouldn't recommend that. But
Hey Keith, I don't want no smoke. Keith, I'm telling you, I don't want no smoke. Please don't hate me. Please don't. Please.
And someone said a painter.
please don't
or
steal my
a
Roblox
vet.
account, Keith. Ooh, international business, that's a good one. That's a really good one. It's luxurious too. If you get in the right industry, if you network right, you can make a lot of money from that.
True. And did someone said realtor or a chef?
Mm. We got a Gordon Ramsay in here.
What?
Wait, we got a Guy Fieri.
Like a reality chef show is something you're saying? Oh, right. Let's see.
So, I have a few questions actually. To the gentleman who is interested or is an avid music producer, what's the oddest piece of music that you made?
Honestly, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I really don't make art music, but the most the, the most like out of my bag I've ever been is Baltimore Club. I did my thing on a Baltimore Club being like ninth grade or 8th or 9th grade. I did my thing. Yeah, that's about far as I ever went.
That's
Yeah, I
sweet.
got it. You want to hit? All right, yeah, I got it.
It's like,
Wait, so you work with artists from here?
Mm-hmm. You
Like
can
who?
remember the artist name No Limit Tim?
I think I heard of him before.
My man. No Limit Tim.
that brings us to another question that's related actually. Who's the most famous person that you've met or worked with? For you could be with music. For anybody else, could be with anything, anybody.
I would either say Rico Love or Mace. I met them both at a convention.
Oh, I see you and your dad. Anybody else?
I met like if you know like video games, if you know the series Civilization, like Civilization 4 or 5. I met Sid Meier. Like I got to personally go to Firaxis Games and like talk to him. I even saw, and I can say this now that it's out, Civilization 6 and XCOM 2 before they were released, like years before they were released.
Anybody else? Work with anybody famous or something?
Most famous person I met was Scooter, little Scooter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Baltimore legend.
Where'd you meet him?
You know?
Like bag when I was little kid. Always looking out for the community.
Oh wow.
Oh,
You still
We
doing
got
community?
Zaya.
Pass.
What'd you say?
We got a song with Ziggy Zaya.
Hmm?
We got a song with Ziggy Zaya.
she's a Baltimore.
Oh,
I know what it is.
ooh. Making big moves, I see. Wow.
She was also in the music video as well for the song.
I know a few rising stars. There's this one person I had met at Morgan, but she doesn't go there anymore. Nia C. I swear, you're gonna start hearing her name one day. Hearing her name on the big streets.
What's her name? Her name what?
She's an awesome singer.
I met King Kwan before at a party. I met
Oh, I met him too.
Roddy Rat.
Yeah, we met him as well. He came to our school actually.
We met G Baby.
We met G Baby too.
Yeah. And Young Goldie, like that's my cousin, so like yeah, I know him. And if you ever heard of Lord J Rock from around like Park Heights, he do rapping and all of him, but he smacked. All his songs smack. You gotta check him out.
Y'all know YMC Test?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just seen him like a couple days ago.
Mm.
People in the comments can drop what any famous person was they met too.
Or any like y'all know any Baltimore rappers? Because I know I like NSAG Chaz. He snapped totally different. OT.
He too real. He really got too many bars.
Moose. Moose be going down in some songs. He really did.
For Zach, you say Nia who? You think you know her? Her Instagram is Nia C, I think. SII. So I'm blanking on her last name, but like I could talk about her singing for her. Like, awesome singer.
Oh, she know. Oh, OTI Chaz.
I never heard of him.
That's my cousin.
I don't know.
Baltimore is filled with talented youth. Like this is
For real.
like culture city. Like there's a lot of I guess it has its own unique culture that I haven't really seen in any other cities. Like I've been to other cities, but it might just be because I'm local here. But it's a different kind of vibe when it comes to the arts here, and I love it.
Oh, that's a fact. We're a little different here.
So I think we
We
have
only got time for one last
last
question.
question.
Anybody want to add something?
I got this. So, anyone in the comments that's listening, you can answer this too if you want to, but what is the proudest moment of your career that you had so far?
I was thinking asking the same question.
I guess.
Feel like we're not in on some inside joke.
Not the inside joke.
The proudest moment of my career was in like, all right, so recently I made a song. This is probably not the complete proudest moment of my whole career, but recently this is the proudest moment. I just made a New York drill song, and this the first time I started. Like, I actually rap on a song, like rap. I was playing it for some kids, like just playing it, and some kids walked up and they started getting sturdy. You feel me? On the block. Oh, you feel me? They went crazy. That was one of the proudest moments in my career right there. I can't lie.
I actually remember something. So I don't actually plan to make a career out of boxing, but I do box. And my proudest moment while boxing was punching my coach in the face. Because
Good. No smoke when it's smoke.
my coach he was a world champion as an amateur, and he's currently a pro boxer. I punched him in the face, even though he was trying to avoid, and that was the proudest moment of my career.
So you're saying you taught your teacher a lesson? I see.
Yeah.
I understand. I don't even know what my
Who? Not the person, the world champion, man. Lord.
I'm thinking my proudest moment so far. It's not necessarily regarding my career because I want to make a career out of like systems and stuff. But like, I'd say when I sang on stage, like at my end of the year show at the end of my high school, because it's a song I had still performed before, but I felt like I had done it then immaculately, and I was just like in the vibe. I was singing Hellfire from Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is my favorite Disney movie as well.
Yeah, bro.
You got proudest moment?
I think I got it. Well, the proudest moment I had in not my career, since I'm starting to build my own career, would have to be accomplishing my greatest goal, which is becoming a high school graduate of 2022.
That's what's up. Congrats.
You made it.
Congrats to all you 2022 graduates. Up next, 2023. You know.
Yeah.
22,
Yeah.
Jalen says, what career? I'm not sure. I think if you were talking in context of me, that's a good question. I really want to get into like policy and possibly like government stuff, like public office maybe. And I also, if I really want to do science stuff, I want to get into like a chaos theory career. Something to do with like looking at dynamic systems through like a chaos standpoint, which best science in my personal opinion.
My proudest moment is, I guess me skipping 2 grades. I'm going to 12, and I'm only 15, so I mean, I guess that's my proudest moment.
One of my proudest moments is just keep striving in my sport that I like. I play basketball and football, and because there's been a lot of obstacles I had to overcome to keep pushing.
Okay, I got another proudest moment. My proudest moment in my football career, I lost my state championship my 10th grade year when I bumped up to varsity, and we lost our 11th grade year the whole season for real. I came back 12th grade year and won the state championship, and I went all state. So that's what my proudest accomplishment.
Congratulations, that's amazing. Micaiah Watson says, when I won a dance contest.
She get groovy. She get groovy. Ooh.
I can't dance. I wish I could.
Ooh. She be breaking it down. Hips.
You got to the college they like. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah, for all y'all, yo, spread the love.
Thank you so much, everybody, for showing up. And thank you so much to the Media Rhythm Institute for joining us and being our question people that we can bounce back with.
Yeah.
Y'all were awesome.
Come around there. And, you know, work with y'all. Come around there.
That sounds like it'd be awesome. I'd love to do some work with y'all.
Yeah.
Some music stuff too.
Thanks.
For sure.
And all in all, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. And also stay safe.
Yeah.
I wish y'all the best, yo, for real.
You too.
You too.